For the cheapest coins with fast delivery and quick customer support, check out my sponsor, Red Zone Coins, and use code SWIFT at checkout for 20% off.
Social family, and today I'm coming back at you guys with another Madden 20 video on the channel, and in today's video I'm going to be going over how literally every single person watching this video right now can earn a free golden ticket player of your choosing in Madden 20. I'm going to go over the exact steps you need to follow to get the golden ticket, give you some additional information regarding how to get the player, as well as actually talk about the fastest way to get the steps done and get your golden ticket on your team in Madden 20. Now, before we hop into this video, everyone be sure to leave a like down below. If we can hit 1,000 likes on this video, I will do a separate video going over my favorite golden ticket players to select and actually ranking every single option you guys can pick, because if you didn't know, you actually get a fantasy pack allowing you to choose any of the golden tickets that have been released into the game. So that is super awesome. And if you are interested in that video, leave a like down below and be sure to sub to the channel so you don't miss out on it if I end up making that video. Now, without further ado, let's hop into this and let's talk about what you guys came here to see, and that is some new solo challenges that just got released into the game called these fan appreciation solo challenges, which you guys can actually find in the solo challenges screen right here. As you can see, they are the fan appreciation solos, and when we head on over to the milestones at 120 stars, you guys will actually be able to earn a 99 overall NAT golden ticket player. So basically, to get this golden ticket, you're gonna have to hop into the solo challenges and you're gonna have to knock out these fan appreciation solos. Now, what I'm gonna do a little bit later in the video is actually go through each of these solos and give you some advice to get 5 stars on each of them on your first time. It is super easy, but I just want to give you guys that information later. But for now, I want to explain exactly how these solo challenges are gonna work so you guys are informed and you guys understand what is going on. So every single week they're going to release a solo challenge sequence which is going to allow you to earn 50 stars. As you can see, there's a total of 10 different solos in here, and you have the opportunity to get 5 stars on each of them for a total of 50 stars every single week. If you guys look here, you're actually going to need only 120 stars to get your golden ticket player done, meaning you don't actually have to get every single solo done. We'll get into that a little bit later in the video when I start to talk about the fastest way to get the golden ticket. But just off the rip, as you guys can see, 120 stars, and they're releasing 50 stars every single Friday into the game, meaning in exactly 2 weeks from now, there will be enough stars in the game for you guys to earn your NAT golden ticket player. I would recommend that you guys get these solos done basically the first day they came out. This really only took me 30 minutes to get it done right before I did the video, so super easy to get these solos done. It takes you about 30 minutes, and I would recommend you do it every single Friday because they're gonna actually be releasing these solos into the game every Friday for you guys to get the stars. So yeah, that's essentially what you guys are gonna have to do to get your golden ticket player. Just get these solos done every Friday and you'll end up getting the 120 stars and getting that golden ticket fantasy pack. Now what I want to do is start to talk about these solos and kind of go over the fastest way to get them done. So right off the rip, what I want to say is this solo challenge right here, this scratch and sniff solo, you actually don't need to do this one. This one is basically a full game. You're gonna play the third quarter with 3 minutes left in it, and then the fourth quarter is a 10-minute quarter. So this is a very, very long game. The other ones are all simply moments, so just don't play this one. You don't need to do it. You only need to get up to a total of 120 stars. You guys can be selective about which solo challenges you end up doing, so you really don't need to do the scratch and sniff one. If you get 45 stars on each of the 3 sequences, you're gonna have more than enough stars to get your 120. I just did it because I'm a tryhard and I wanted to get it done so it looked good for the video. But if you guys are on more of a schedule and you don't really like playing solo challenges that much, I know a lot of people don't like playing solos at all at this point in the year, then you don't really need to get this scratch and sniff one done. I would recommend you guys get all of these other ones done though, because they aren't super tough. I'm going to go over a couple of plays you can do for running and passing to actually get these solos done as quickly as possible. So let's start it off by hopping into this first one right here called Nerd Power. This one is actually a little bit confusing, so I'm going to go over exactly what you need to do to beat this one, and then I'm going to do the same thing for some of these as well. Some of them are very, very overlapping, where it's just like rush for a touchdown on the first play and you start at different places. So those ones are pretty simple. I'll just do one little solo challenge for each of those, but I want to go over this Nerd Power one right here because this one is actually a little bit complicated, so I'm going to explain how you can get 5 stars on this one very, very easily. So for this solo challenge, these are the requirements you guys are going to need to do if you want to get 5 stars. Firstly, you're going to have to score a passing touchdown, you're going to have to complete 6+ passes, and you're going to have to pass for 75+ yards in 10 plays. Now, because of the 75+ yards in 10 plays, that's where the solo challenges gets a little bit confusing, because you are starting on the 10-yard line. So if you pass the ball and you end up getting to the 15-yard line, the solo challenge is just going to end, and you're going to end up not getting your full 5 stars. So what I would recommend you do is you pass the ball and you end up getting 5 completions, just get 5 completions in a row, and end up at the 20-yard line. So we're going to do that right now. We're going to complete a couple of passes until we get down to the 20-yard line. You want to have completed 5 passes and be sitting at around the 20, 25, or something like that. If you are further up than the 20-yard line, the solo is just going to end and you're not going to end up getting the credit for it. So we end up passing it to Torrey Holt. He ends up picking up some solid yards. We're going to go down. I'll probably cut to once I've actually completed my 5 passes in a row and I'm sitting around the 20-yard line. And then we're basically going to need a 1-play touchdown to get into the end zone from there. Okay guys, so I have completed 5 passes and I am sitting exactly at the 20-yard line. So right now what we're going to need to do is we're going to need to go for a 1-play touchdown and hopefully get into the end zone on one of our nice little money plays. What I'm going to do is just put up 2 corners on both sides of the field and we're just going to take our chances and we're going to see which one of these is going to be able to get open. It looks like we have Calvin Johnson on the right side of the field, or the left side of the field, for the very, very easy touchdown. And as you guys can see, that is exactly what you're going to need to do. Complete 5 passes and get to the 20-yard line or earlier, so like the 20, 25, 30, and then get a 1-play touchdown from there, and that's exactly how you guys are going to be able to get 5 stars on this first solo challenge. So now I want to talk about a couple of the rushing solo challenges. I'm just going to do one of the solos, because basically you can do the same play that I'm about to show you guys for any of these. As you can see, Console Mania, if you score a rushing touchdown on the first play, you end up getting that one completed. E equals MC2 is going to be another one, or MC squared is going to be another one, where if you get a rushing touchdown on your first play, you're going to end up completing it. And then there is also this one right here, which is back when change was used, and if you get a rushing touchdown again on this first play, you're going to be absolutely golden and you're going to be able to complete the solo challenge. So I'm quickly going to just go over this one. Going to score a rushing touchdown on my first play. I'm going to show you the play that I like to run, and I'll see you guys in the solo challenges menu for this solo right here. So as with any of these rushing solos, if you're able to score a touchdown on your first play, you're going to be able to knock the solo challenge out. And if you come into formations and then you come into I form close and you just run this I form close stretch, that is going to be the easiest one you can run. This is going to be the way you can basically score a rushing touchdown on every single play. So we're just going to run this stretch to the right, and as long as we follow our blockers, look how much space we have. Any running back is going to be able to take this all the way for a touchdown, as long as you have a little bit of speed on your running back. And that's exactly the play I like to run for any of the rushing solos. That was in the Raiders playbook, so super easy right there, and that's basically going to allow you to beat any of the rushing solos. So now we have actually covered how you can beat really easily 4 of the 9 solo challenges that I would recommend you guys do. We did this first passing one, and there are 3 rushing ones. You guys can just use that play and beat any of them. Now let's go over a couple of the defensive ones. As you can see, this one right here is a defensive one. There's also a couple of other ones. I believe the beginning of New Era. Oh, this one isn't actually a defensive one. I believe this one is right here. Yeah, so My Eyes Hurt. That's going to be 2 defensive ones. And then I believe the final defensive one is right here, which is Can't See Over the Joystick. I don't think any of these other ones are going to be defensive solo challenges. So let's quickly go over these 3. Basically, I'm going to show you guys a play you can use, which is going to ensure that your opponent doesn't even get a first down, and is going to allow you to get a sack. If you guys are able to do those things, get a sack and not give up a first down, you'll be able to beat any of these solo challenges. So let's do this cha-ching one right here. We'll play this one on hard, and this play right here that I'm going to show you guys is going to allow you to knock out 3 of the solo challenges, which will end up having us done 7 of the 9 solos with a couple of really, really easy plays. So let's hop into the solo challenge right here. I'll show you guys the plays I like to run, and you guys will be able to replicate these very, very easily. So the play that I like to run to knock out these solo challenges very, very easily is going to be out of the nickel 2-4-5 double A gap, and all we're going to call is the play mid blitz. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to press, and I'm going to bring down both of my safeties. I usually like to user on the safety that is on man coverage in the running back. As you can see, they end up running the ball right. We get the tackle for loss super, super easily. Let's hope they come out in more of a regular passing formation, and I'll show you guys that you're going to be able to get the sack basically every single time. You're also going up against a team, that is a very, very low overall. So your defensive back should be able to press and not even allow the receivers to get any separation at the snap of the football. As you guys can see, we get the sack very, very easily right there, and that's going to allow me to get a sack as well as not give up a single yard by just running that play. So run that play, use that setup I just showed you guys, and you're going to be able to beat the solos very, very easily. When they punch you the ball, just go for a fair catch, and you're going to get the 5 stars super easily. It is as easy as that. So we'll just fair catch this so I can prove to you guys that we get the 5 stars. So we're going to fair catch this with Barry Sanders, and as you can see, for this solo challenge, we are going to earn all 5 stars. Again, just like with the other defensive solos, if you don't give up yards, like I showed you guys, and you actually get a sack, you're going to be able to knock those out with 5 stars as well. So I have now actually showed you guys plays you can use for 7 of the 9 solos. Let's go over the last 2 super quickly so you guys can see how to get those done. So for this solo right here, it's not too tough. It's called the beginning of the new era, and basically all we're going to need to do is we're going to need to pass for 30 plus yards on the first play and then just throw 3 checkdowns right after that. I'll hop into this solo and give you guys a couple of plays you can run to actually get your 30 plus passing yards on the first play very easily, and then we'll just go over a couple of plays you can just get for really quick checkdowns. So let's hop into this one and I'll show you guys exactly how I get this one done. So let's start it off by going over a play I really, really like to beat man and zone coverage and get your 30 yards very easily. The play is going to be called PA Deep Cross. All I'm going to do is I'm going to block my running back and I'm going to motion out my fullback to the wide side of the field. As you guys can see, we motion him out to the right, and we're going to have Calvin Johnson or Torrey Holt, whoever you have on the crossing route, is going to be coming wide open. As you can see, he's going up against a man coverage. He's going to burn man coverage. It also is going to burn a zone. As long as you get down to the 20-yard line or better, you're going to actually get your 30 yards, which is exactly what you needed to get to actually get those 30 plus yards completion. Then what I'm going to do is I'm going to come out in a play like gun tight slots HB weak, and we're going to come out in X dig. Very, very easy play right here to just get a couple of quick completions. You can hit Darren Waller, you can hit triangle, you can hit basically anyone on this play. They're going to be open, triangle, wide open right there, make that catch, and we're just going to need to do this 2 more times, and then we're going to end up getting the solo done very, very easily. So yeah, you guys can run basically the same play. I screwed it up on the last play, so I'm probably not going to show you guys that, but you can run basically the same play. This is basically going to beat everything. We have Tyreek Hill over the middle of the field for our 3rd completion, and now all we're going to need to do is get 1 more completion, and then we are going to be able to win this solo challenge very, very easily. I'm just going to put Torrey Holt on a zig route. This should beat basically any coverage that they end up going with, and Torrey Holt on the zig is going to be open right there in the front of the end zone to get our 4th completion and end up knocking out this solo challenge with all 5 stars. I'll show you guys the last solo really quickly, and then we will hop out of the video. So for this final solo right here called What's a Cartridge, you're basically just going to need to rush for 20 yards or more on your first play and then score a passing touchdown on the play after that. Very, very simple. I'll show you guys the running play again. The running play is the same as the one we did before, and then we're just going to need to score a passing touchdown. I hope this has been helpful going through each of these. I want to make sure that everyone is going to be able to get their free golden ticket player. While these solos can be easy for some people, I know some people do struggle with these, so that's why I wanted to go over these setups, because I want every single person that watches this video to guarantee that you guys get a golden ticket. So let me quickly go over the solo and then we will head out. I hope you guys have enjoyed the video. If you have made it to this point and you have not yet clicked like, be sure to do so down below and comment which golden ticket you're planning on choosing. If we get to 1,000 likes, like I said, I will go over my personal rankings of the golden tickets that I'm planning on, but let me know which one you're planning on down below in the comment section. So let's come out in our favorite running play, the I-form close stretch. Very, very easy to pick up yards. I would recommend you guys run this for 20 plus yards, and then what you're going to need to do is you're going to need to pass for a touchdown from there. So we're going to run this stretch to the left, and look at how much space there is for us to hit this hole with. Barry Sanders, human joystick, super glitchy. We're just going to go down right here. You can honestly hurry this up and call basically any passing play. I just hope that someone ends up getting open. There's not really anything specific you really need to run. Just throw out a couple of solid route combos, and I'm very, very confident you guys will be able to pick up this touchdown, because again, you are actually gonna have 2 chances, especially if you end up picking up good yards on the first play. You do get 2 chances to score your touchdown. We had a nice little in route to Calvin Johnson, and just like that, we are gonna have knocked out every single solo right here, and you guys are gonna be on your way to getting a free golden ticket player. I hope you guys have enjoyed the video. If you did, like I said, let's hit 1K likes, and until next time, fellas, I'm out. Have a great rest of your day. Peace.